Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel Devon Mum Budgets. My name's Philippa. I'm a married mum of 2 boys living in Devon, working in Cornwall. And today's video, this channel is all about family savings, budgets and cash stuffing and zero-based budgeting. Today we are going to be allocating our sinking funds for the month, so we'll do some cash stuffing. I've got one placeholder that I need to do as well. Yeah, so let's crack on and do that. So let's start. Got my little cheat sheet off to the side here. And I've got my pens at the ready if we need to colour it in. These, how adorable are these little bottles? My mum gets like omega-3 supplements, and they come in these adorable bottles. So I stole one for my little change jar and one for all my dice to go in, which I thought was quite cute. So I'll put those there. It is, it's currently Monday the 28th of August, which is my payday, hence why we're doing the cash stuffing today. Firstly, please, I do apologise for this glare. It's really annoying, but it is dark. Is that better if I put those there? It reduces the glare a little bit. Yeah, I do apologise because I'm sure it's very annoying. Just going to zoom out a little bit. Sorry if you can see my messy desk over here. Ignore that. My little cheat sheet over here in the corner. So let's count what we've got first of all. I haven't actually totted this up yet. So we've got 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 20, 40, 60, 80, 200, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 300, 10, 20, 30, 40. 340 pounds going into our sinking funds. That is plus £50 that I've already put into the, so maybe we'll start with that. Let's get rid of that binder and we'll bring in my pretend binder. This has also got loads of spare bits in it, so please ignore the mess. Right, leave that there. So what I have just done is put £50 into our school shoes fund on my Monzo. So I'm going to take that 50 out and we will pop 100 in. So there's 100 in the bank for school shoes and £20 in the envelope here. I will probably put that in the bank at some point, but today is not that day. 28th. So we put 50 in there. So that brings us to £120. So hopefully that should be enough for the boys' school shoes. I'm sure it will be. There we go. So that's that one. What else are we doing in this binder? Uniform, I've decided not to give any at the minute because I do think what it has, should be enough for what we need. And the next one is, have I gone past it? Summer break. It's the one that's actually got loads of money in it. There we go, there it is. Because we are, of course, into the summer break now. Right, again, sorry, that glare must be really annoying. Okay, so summer break currently has 135, and I have actually just paid for us to go 10-pin bowling with loads of friends. So we're going to go as like 4 families. Going to go 10-pin bowling. They do our local 10-pin bowling arcade, or whatever you call it, does 2 for Tuesdays. Oh, I can't remember, something like that. Basically, it's half priced on a Tuesday over the summer holidays or children's holidays after 6 p.m. So we've booked to go in a couple of weeks' time in the evening all together. So that'll be nice. but that cost £30. I was originally going to put £55 in here to get it up to 190, which is because we'd already spent a little bit out of here as well. This £15 from the other day. So yeah, so I've paid for 30. So actually I'm only going to put in £25. So that takes us to £160. So let's do 25. What a horrible fiver that is. Let's see, have we got a 5 in it? Oh yeah, we got a nice 5 in there. Let's do that then. Swap it for a tenner. I don't suppose we've got a nice tenner there, have we? Okay, so we should have £160, 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 20, 40, 50, 60. Lovely. And we can, so I have to work this out in my head, so it's 90, 100, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, oh, 60. Oh well. And we're not going to do those two because technically we've already done them and spent that money anyway. So let's put that all back in. This is by, oh, I think ThisGirlBudgetsUK on Etsy, but I will tag whoever it is down below to make sure that I've got the right person, because I'm pretty useless at remembering that kind of stuff. Lovely, so we've got £160 in there specifically to spend for the rest of the summer. We've got, the bowling is already booked for, that's 1 week. 1 week they're away with my dad, 1 week we're down in Cornwall for a week holiday. We've got scout camp, so we've got loads of other stuff going on. So I do think this should be, fingers crossed, enough, hey? Okay, let's move that back there. So that's the school binder done. Is it? Yes, it is. So let's, whilst we're here, let's do our green binder, which is like our kind of occasional binder, and occasions and like annuals, so birthdays, things like that. And we are putting in £15 into our anniversary. So that gives us £30. And maybe I'll do the same again. We'll do that. Our anniversary is in January, and we don't really do like, we don't actually do that much for Christmas for the two of us, and we don't do Valentine's Day and stuff like that. So I'm pretty happy that, like, we normally do something really nice for our anniversary. This year, we went to Copenhagen for the weekend, which was amazing. So maybe we'll do something nice again. Depends how much we can get into this though. And then Christmas is going to get £30. 28th. Lovely. So there we go. So £50 in Christmas. And those are all the annuals. So let's pop them back in my little pouch. There we go, that's them done. Okay, so what I might do, should we lay it out fairly nicely? And then we can do, might swap these actually. See how many fibres we need, but I have got some money that I can swap it with, so we might do that. Right, let's do our sinking funds binder. So emergency is getting 25. So we can colour in one of these. Oh, upside down, that's good, isn't it? 25. Let's do that one. Definitely a slow burner, this one, but we're getting there. It's always nice to see. So this is 10, 20, 30, 50, 70, 90, 120, 145, 150, 170. Oh, have I massively... No, that's right. Sorry, my brain wasn't braining then. Cash stuff. What did I say? 25. Oh, God. I've been at work today. It's been a long day. It's been a very long day, actually. But I wanted to get this done tonight. So 25. And so there's 100 in the bank. And then we've got, let's condense this a bit as well. Let's do that and have another 20, shall we? So 20, 40, 60, 70, 170 in emergency fund. There we go. Okay. Family fun really got depleted the other day because we went out for dinner as a family and it cost quite a bit of money. It was like £45, but it was worth it. It was lovely. So we're going to put 30 in here. So that will take us to £46. Do I just add £4 as well? Round it up to 50. I think I might. Let's do that. So we'll take that out. So let's say 30. Just to make it £50, hey? I have some change in this jar, which is why I'll basically change around the Wednesday pound. So we're putting in 34. So 20, 30, 4 from here. So that will be a 5. We have 15. So let's also do that. I'm going to run out of denominations now, aren't I? 20, 30, 20, 40, £50. Let's do that. It feels nice to have a bit of money in there if we want to go and do something as well. Because, you know, if we want to eat out for dinner as a family or something. Okay, that's that. Gifting is getting 20. This got completely depleted last month. So £20 with teachers' gifts and all of that. I don't think we've got anything due anytime soon, but it's nice to have it there just in case. Okay, car maintenance is getting £20. There is 50 in the bank. Again, it's like little things that add up over time. It does start to add up. You know, and before you know it, you've got enough to get a couple of tyres, or do you know what I mean? It just does add up quickly. Car maintenance, right, clothing is only getting 10, partly because I've got some money on Vinted, which can go towards clothing, and partly because I don't think anyone is desperately in need of anything right now. So we'll do that. 20, 30. I just had new clothes for my birthday as presents. I don't think my husband needs anything, although I'm sure he'd beg to differ. 287. So household is getting 30, and this is one of the ones that really you can see it sort of goes up and down each month. It is one that does get depleted, you know, laundry detergent. In fact, I'm going to do that. I think I might do that. There's 2 10s and 2 5s because sometimes it's nice just to nab a fiver. Yeah, so washing up powder, dishwashing detergent, all of that stuff. Clubs is getting £40. It has 50 in the bank and 30 in cash. We have rugby fees to pay in September, and my youngest is doing jiu-jitsu, and that's £50 a term, so we'll also have to pay that. So we need, rugby subs are 190 plus, so we need 240 in here is the goal. Cash stuffing 40, so we're way off, but that's fine. Let's colour in. Oh, we get to colour in quite a few now, don't we? I don't know if I'm up to date with these, you know. We had 80, so 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, yeah. 90. Sorry, this is probably really boring. 95, 100, 105, 110. Oh, we've nearly done one. I do need to re-laminate this. 115, 120. That's awesome. So we've only got £30 to go until we've finished one full side, which is, God, I made this myself, which is why it's delaminating. Can you see? That's pretty crappy. 10, 20, 30, 25, 50. That'll be 150 when we get there. Okay, that's awesome. Let's pop. Did we put the money in? No, we did not. What did I say? £40. So we've got 20, 40, 60, 70 in cash and 50 in placeholder. There we go. Okay, health is getting £20. That's enough to cover a prescription and have a bit left over. Last month, what happened last? Oh, I hurt my neck and I had to get some pain relief. Some like over the counter, like strong stuff, you know, which was like basically 20 quid, the 20 quid that I put in there. So that was that. Right, health, hair and beauty is getting £30. The boys are getting their hair cut. I don't know if I said it in my last video. They went to get their hair cut the other week, and bless, the guy started like combing through their hair and was like, yeah, they've got nits. So the joys of kids. They're just always going around school, and we're quite lucky that we've only had one previous infestation. But yeah, not great, not ideal. Right, I'm just going to do a little quick, oh shoot, I'm just throwing all the money on the floor. I'll just do that. I'm trying to keep, this is like money that's supposed to be going back to the bank, but in theory all I've done is just from my paycheck allocated the money that was supposed to go back to the bank, so I can keep that rather than getting more cash out of the cash point. That seems a bit redundant. Right, so that's getting 20, so it's £30 in hair and beauty. But yeah, the boys are going to get their hair cut this month. Scouts is getting 10. It is scout camp. Oh God, next week. So it's nice just to have a little something, because one of the things we do is like all the kids that come to Scout Camp bring a cake. So then each day when we do like morning tea, you know, morning like coffee break, afternoon coffee break, everyone can have a little bit of cake or a biscuit or something. So that'll just go towards getting that probably. Okay, music is getting 15. This is primarily for music lessons, but we're struggling to find someone that's available. Hence why we haven't put much onus on actually saving for it. Let's do those. These notes are not the nicest. They're all pretty scabby, to be honest. Okay. And last but no means least, excess mileage. So this is an extra payment for the mileage that is over my kind of yearly allowance. See, look how nice that note is. I don't know if it shows up on camera. Look how crappy some of these. Look at those. State of them. I don't know if anyone else gets funny about it like me. Yeah, so this is for over extra payments, basically. I'm going to have a bit of a bill when I hand my car back. It's through like a work scheme. There's going to be, again, I'm just going to swap 20. Oh, why have we got 5? I've miscalculated something, haven't I? There we go. We'll do a nice note instead of these horrible notes. Maybe let's leave that little Charlie note, which is quite nice. So we've got 20, 40, 50 pounds in there. Yeah, so when I hand it back, there'll be a cost per mile for every mile that I've kind of gone over my annual allowance. Oh, I opened the wrong envelope. It's just turned over there. There we go. I think these trackers are also by ThisGirlBudgetsUK. That Girl Budgets UK, This Girl Budgets UK. I don't know. I will tag her properly down below. So we got a random fiver from somewhere. What have I missed? Anyone? Hands up? Nope. Don't know. Right. Let's put that back in there then, because I must have just counted it wrong. Okay. And then we've got that little placeholder that I'll just tuck in the front there. So, those are our sinking funds done for the month of July. I've decided this month I'm just going to do our weekly envelopes off camera when I get the money out of the bank. I don't think it's that an exciting video to count out the same thing 5 times or 4 times because we're into week 1. And again, I'm not going to do like an update of where we are in the week's budget because it's only just begun and that will be a little bit boring for you. So I hope you enjoyed this cash stuffing. Each month there's a little bit more, a little bit less. It waxes and wanes each month depending on all the other expenses that we've got, obviously, and the priorities that we've got each month. But we're getting there, you know. This binder is slowly filling up. It's not that chunky because we only condensed it last week, which is no bad thing. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed that. I really enjoy watching people's cash stuffing videos, so hopefully you've enjoyed this. I hope you have a fantastic week, and I will catch you on Sunday when we check in for the end of week 1, see how my budget started, see how the month began. For what week are we in? Week 1 of August. August we're in. And then, yeah, we'll check in for the end of the week. Next week, I will be away on Scout Camp until the Sunday, and I'll probably be exhausted when I get back. So I don't think I'll do a check-in video unless I feel energetic for some particular reason. Until the Monday, I've actually booked the Monday off work, so I'll probably do it on the following Monday if I can entertain my kids for half an hour. But yeah, we'll check in at that point that week. So that might just be a bit delayed. Right, I hope you have a great week and I will see you all soon. Oh, I keep forgetting to say, it would be lovely to have you join me on this journey. If you enjoy cash stuffing, if you enjoy looking at people's budgets and working out how other people manage their money, which I really enjoy, it would be lovely to have you along for the ride. Do hit the subscribe button down below. If you want to like this video, that would be great as well. And yeah, if you want to leave any comments, any hints or tips of how you structure your budgeting, are there any sinking funds that you think I should maybe have that I don't have at the moment? Or if you've got any questions about what I do have, then feel free to drop it below and I will keep an eye out and respond as soon as I can. All right, take care now, everyone. Bye.